BJ Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. And let's see what he can do here today. That's a bit out of shape. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
It looks like they have a good lie here in the sand.
Nicely done. "14 feet to the cup."
Little birdie look in here.
And that's the kind of fighting spirit that keeps a good round going.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
He's currently sitting in 5th place. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Oh, absolutely flushed. We'll now move over to John Rahm. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, what a ripper from long range.
Ooh, tasty little pitch shot. Gets it to go. Fist pumps all around.
Second shot on the second. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Starts off on a good line.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Currently 5 under overall. We have a par 3 on this one.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Oh, what a super shot.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
And he finds himself in a tie for third.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Uh-oh, we're starting to hear roars from another part of the course.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. And let's take a look at this shot from a moment ago. Justin Thomas with an amazing shot.
Yeah, I got to say, check this shot out, and what a shot it was indeed. Got to say, I did not see that shot coming. Well done.
And back to the course with the live action. Well, this is a little bit of a birdie blitz going on from the player. Can they make another?
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
And choosing the 8-iron here. That should set up another chance.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up from about 130 yards out. What a drive that was.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Everybody likes going to the beach, except for now.
That got a little out of control, I think.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Here's a look at Rambo from a moment ago. Fine effort from our man, currently chasing the leader. Okay, time to return to the action. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Well, that's wonderfully played out of the sand. And that should secure the par on this one. He's currently tied for third. Time to tee off at the 6th.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Playing from around 230 yards. Just 2 shots behind. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
It's heading for the fairway. Sitting at 7 under, currently tied for 3rd position.
They've decided to club up.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
And there's highlights of plenty out there on the golf course. Let's take a look at this incredible shot.
This was her third.
Brilliant control by Lexi Thompson. She'll be delighted with that result. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some. This for a birdie run.
This is a good chance. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. This hole is a par 3. Going with the 7.
Yeah, this one's a little bit left. Not so nice.
Not the result they were after there.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
That one just missed the hole.
That is a working man's par.
It's just about 3 feet away.
Solid little par putt here.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Ooh, bold play here. Going with the Chief off the tee.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
That's heading into the rough, I think. Here's a look at John Rahm from earlier. Our player currently in second, making a really great shot.
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Nicely done from close range.
Sitting at 8 under. Tied for second place. That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
That's frustrating. And this one is for his par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Our current leader is enjoying a two-stroke lead. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
It is. It cambers pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
Yeah, that one will play. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
Opting for the 9-iron. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Looking really good. Birdie putt was oh so close to dropping. Well holed. Let's move on. Let's catch up with another John Rahm highlight, shall we? Fine shot from our player currently chasing the leader. And in the hole. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. This one's a par 3.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Going with the hybrid. Okay, that'll work. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for a par now. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Setting up now on a par 4.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right, the rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Opting for the 6-iron.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. Now this putt to move into third place on the leaderboard. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this putt to move into a tie for third. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Well, we're over on the 14th hole. This is Justin Thomas.
That's incredible. What a shot from there. Take your hat off to them. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. This hole is one of the longest par 5s on the course.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Now, great rhythm on that swing. Sitting at 8 under. Currently tied third, just a couple out of top spot. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Getting ready to play their third. 3 shots off the lead. Close to the surface here, the green side rough. And he needs this to save par.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
That's a good putt to make, that one. He's in a share of third place. Teeing off now on the 14th hole. That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. Time for the second shot at the 14th.
Look out left.
That's not what they were looking for. Sitting at 8 under. Currently tied for third. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we? This would be a great up and down. That takes great skill. Lovely shot out of the sand. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Oh, well played.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Down here on the 17th, and this is Justin Thomas.
Wow, what a save.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got 190 all the way back here.
Opting for the 5-iron. This one looks like it's going right. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot. Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. Oh, almost went in. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Make this. It'll add up.
Nice little par putt here.
Just didn't drop. Putting for a bogey. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. This hole is a par 3.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
Going with the 5-wood. That's out to the right for sure. And he's not hit the mark on that approach. Always a tough shot to get out of.
They've got to use all the bounce and strength that they can muster. This is sitting down.
Pretty sure he'll be happy to be back on the green. Let's see if he can make this. Keep the par on the card. Oh, just missed. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Down it goes, but that's back-to-back bogeys. Time to lift.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
is currently sitting in 4th position. Time to face a par 4.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Sitting at 6 under, currently in 4th place. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yeah, well played. Let's go to John Rahm. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Let's return to live play now. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
It's up, it could be in. Yeah, nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole. And that will take him to 7 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round. Playing from around 240 yards. 4 strokes off the lead. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
Yeah, this one, it's veering off a little bit to the right.
Well, they got after that one right up near the surface. Good play.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
How close was that to going down? That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. And as this round comes to a close, he finds himself in 4th.
Luke, always a pleasure being alongside you, my friend.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
you.